Welcome back to Broken Home, the problem child. Today, we're diving into an intense morning showdown between Leo and his mother. Picture this: aggressive rock music blaring as Leo asserts his independence. But is this defiance just typical teenage rebellion or something deeper?
You know, it's common for teenagers to seek autonomy, but Leo's reaction seems beyond ordinary pushback. His dismissal of college as a joke hints at a frustration with authority, perhaps stemming from an internal struggle. But let's not forget, the noise affects the neighbors, sparking community tension too.
True, and his mother mentioning the college's repeated calls shows a pattern of avoidance. But is it fair to blame Leo entirely? Some might argue that this is a cry for help, not just defiance. How do parents balance authority with empathy in such scenarios?
Exactly, and that's crucial. One approach could be open communication, focusing on understanding rather than punishment. This requires patience and a willingness to listen, which can be a challenge when tempers flare. But ultimately, it's about creating a supportive space to address underlying issues.
Moving to the kitchen, where tensions rise further between Leo and his father, the room's atmosphere is thick with unresolved grievances. The father's cold greeting suggests a long-standing rift. Could this interaction reflect a deeper familial breakdown?
Absolutely, and the father's comments highlight a history of conflict. Leo's late nights and money issues suggest a search for identity, yet the father's focus on household rules might miss the emotional root of Leo's behavior. It's a classic clash of generational expectations.
Indeed, and while rules are essential, the father's approach could be perceived as controlling rather than constructive. Some might argue that Leo's rebellion is a reaction to feeling unheard. How can families navigate such power dynamics without escalating the conflict?
A possible solution involves shifting from punishment to dialogue. Encouraging Leo to express his views could foster mutual understanding. However, it's crucial for both parties to engage in this process. It's about building trust, something that takes time and effort on both sides.
As we shift to the living room, the emotional toll on the family becomes evident. The mother's trembling voice and Leo's cold demeanor highlight deep-seated issues. It's clear this isn't just a phase. Could the family dynamics be contributing to Leo's behavior?
Certainly, the mother's plea reveals a desire to reconnect, yet fear and misunderstanding linger. Leo's perception of being painted as a monster suggests a breakdown in communication. It's vital to explore these perceptions to heal the family rift. Maybe a mediator could help bridge these gaps.
That's an interesting point. While Leo's actions appear destructive, they might reflect a need for recognition or validation. But how can the family move past this impasse without further alienating him?
Empathy is key here. Understanding Leo's perspective doesn't mean condoning his actions, but it can open pathways to resolution. Family therapy might offer a structured environment for these conversations, ensuring each member feels heard and valued.
In the final scene, Leo storms out, leaving behind a palpable silence. It's a dramatic moment encapsulating the family's turmoil. But is this the end? Or can the family still find common ground?
This situation, while dire, doesn't have to be the end. Families can rebuild, but it requires acknowledging past mistakes and a commitment to change. Leo's exit might be a turning point, prompting self-reflection for all involved.
Agreed. While this episode paints a tense picture, it's also a call to action. Can the family find a way to reach Leo? Perhaps by exploring new strategies or seeking external support? The future holds potential for healing if they're willing to embrace it.
Exactly. And while the path may be challenging, it's not impossible. With open hearts and minds, families can transform conflict into understanding. It's a journey of resilience and hope. All right, that's